What is going on, YouTube? How are y'all doing this evening? What up? Shout out the Global Passport crew, one of my moderators. Got all the links up. Make sure y'all check out the Travel Vlog channel, clothing line link, latest mixtape. Also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. It's my email address for anybody that have foreign testimonials. That is my playlist for guys that want to share their experiences dating overseas or getting married. I've had a mix of both. Some of the guys that are on that list have their very own YouTube channels and are doing okay right now. So, shout out the Solo Traveler ORD, shout out the Rice Patty Reasons, just to name a few. Uh, and also, if you got a video that you want me to react to or review, um, send it to my email as well. Uh, no, some guys send me stuff through Instagram. As you guys know, I'm not the biggest social media person, but so that's why I prefer people send it through me through email versus Instagram. But either way, I get to it eventually. But it seems like a lot of the stuff that I react to, well, a lot of the stuff that y'all send me, I end up reacting to it anyway before I even know y'all sent it to me. So it's a good thing because that just lets me know that, you know, great minds think alike. Uh, if you like to support the channel outside of super chats on YouTube, that is the Cash App. And yes, please hit that like button on your way in. And yes, we did crack 50K subscribers today, man. That's what's up, bro. Man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Been a long time coming, man, but we finally got it, bro. So now it's double or nothing going forward, man. I want that 100K. I want that plaque. And we're gonna keep grinding until we get it, bro. Let's see here. Got Dino in the building. Life Wells. Sounds like a new name. Never heard you before. Well, welcome to the tribe. Uh Alex, what's going on, brother? Tiger 9511, one of my members. What's going on, bro? Diaz G, what's going on, brother? Mr. G Rap, what's going on, my brother? Pooh Man 313. Mr. G Rap said let the AK go off. Yeah, man. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, man. Bro. Dude. Unbelievable, man. And to be honest with you, when I was like looking at it, I was kind of like, you know what? Would be nice if I hit 50K before I left. But I was thinking like, I'll probably hit 50K like right as I'm leaving, or probably before I land, or right around the time I land in Bangkok. That would have been about a week from now. So like, I fly out on the 30th, but I'm like, I'm not gonna land till the first. Cause it's a it's an afternoon flight. So which is kind of weird because I'm typically the type of person that get early morning flights, but I'm always concerned about when I'm landing, what time I'm landing, where I'm going, because I like to be able to just go straight to my hotel and I have to sit over here and wait to check in, because not everybody do early check-ins. I kind of went through something like that in Medellin, but that was because the time we went down there, it was so busy. I had to book multiple hotels just so that way I would have somewhere to stay while I was there. Huh? Single moms in Tanzania. Nah, hold on. You sent me a video about. I don't know. I had to check that out, bro. Yeah, that's interesting. I want to go to Tanzania too, man. Like, bro, they got some of the most beautiful beaches, man. Like beautiful women, obviously, but my God, like I didn't know how beautiful the country was till I saw Austin Holloman go there. And he was sitting over there on that beachfront restaurant. I was just like, man, that's what's up, bro. I'm like, that's where I want to be. It's okay though. I'll be doing something similar in about a couple weeks. because I'm gonna spend 4 nights in Bangkok, and then I'm gonna do like 2.5 weeks in Pattaya. Then I'm going to the Philippines. Gonna do about a week in Manila, about about a week in Cebu, and then I'm kind of debating on whether I want to go to El Nido, Palawan or not. I'm kind of leaving room for that because I can squeeze that in for like a weekend. That weekend before my birthday, because my birthday falls on a Wednesday. So I'm gonna fly back into Thailand on the 11th, which would be a Monday. And then when I fly back in, I'm gonna just go straight to Pattaya. I'm gonna probably stay there for like about a week, celebrate my birthday there. Then from there, I'm thinking about going to Phuket, check out some of these other cities in Thailand that I haven't been to yet. And then from there, then when I leave from there, that's probably when I'm gonna go to. I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking probably Japan and then Korea because I just saw another video of this brother. I forgot the name of his channel, man. But dude, this Korean chick he dating, oh my god, bro, she bodied up, man, bodied up. Good god. I'm like, what is going on in Korea, bro? Korea got some thick ass. They got some thick ass Asians in Korea, bro. I don't know what the hell going on in there. Man, appreciate that, brother. Triple D, what's going on, bro? Jermaine, appreciate that, you guys. Appreciate it. Haha, film still community, interesting. Oh yeah, man. That's on my bucket list, Pooh Man 313. Marina Sands, I think Marina Sands Bay Resort or Marina Sands Bay Hotel, something like that. Yeah, I know that's right. I want that plaque, man. I told you it's double or nothing, man, going forward. Double or nothing, man. And I said the goal was to reach 50K by either by the end of 2024 or beginning of 2025. So, I mean, 2012, the end of 2023 and beginning of 2024, and I achieved that to some degree. So far so good, man. I'm like I think I've been pretty reasonable and been on pretty fairly on point with my goals, man. So, like I said, man, I'm keeping my head down till I get another 50. Real shit, man. I'm like I want that 100K, bro. All right, you guys. So it's only fitting that I react to this video, because I am gonna be leaving for Thailand this coming Tuesday. So when Global Passport Crew sent me this, I was like, oh yeah, damn. I'm like, I didn't realize. I'm like, I almost forgot he was gonna do another part. Because after the second part, I was kind of like, oh okay, man, that's probably it. So we are gonna see what this is talking about, man. Very interesting, man. Let's get it, bro. Give me 1 second, you guys. Go ahead and set her up. Uh, Yeah, buddy. All right. Yeah, Marina Bay Sands. Yep, that's what it is, Pooh man. Yeah, it's on my bucket list, but my God, it's very, very expensive to stay there. That's definitely like a weekend trip. Um, like I think just to stay there for a weekend is probably gonna cost just to stay there for 3 nights is like I want to say probably about 1,500, 2 bands. I can't remember for sure. I have to check it out. But part of the reason why it costs so much because you see how big the building is, bro. Literally everything is there. Like if you want to, you can stay there and not even have to leave the building. That building like has everything. Restaurants, gift shops. Yeah, I mean, it don't even look like a. Cause I'm like, I saw video of the inside of it. Man, that shit does not look like a damn hotel, bro. That shit look insane, bro. Insane. I said Trilogy Thailand. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, it is kind of a trilogy, so to speak. Cause technically it's my third time there, but I really say second time because as you guys know, when the day I landed in Thailand, like the very next morning, that's when I got the news about my dad. So I had to turn around and leave. So I literally spent the night in Thailand and turned around and went back home. So yeah. Trilogy, yeah, but technically it's but I guess you could say it's a trilogy like once I make that trip back for my birthday. I'm gonna be celebrating at the Golden Tiger Bar. Um, y'all probably saw that on my travel vlog channel and probably on some other people's channel. Real cool with the brother that owns it, Dante. Uh, one of these days I'm gonna have to do an interview or something with him. But I'm like, and I like supporting the black businesses out there, man. There's actually quite a few brothers out there that got businesses, man. So, if y'all ever go to Pattaya, man, y'all should definitely check them out and support them. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
Oftentimes, when it comes to us talking about foreign women, it's a lot of cheap shots.
Yep.
It's a lot of below the belt insults. And it's not really something that's rooted in things that are of substance, especially when it came to men exploring different options. A lot of the times we would say things like, oh, that's because y'all are broke. Y'all the reject. Nobody wanted y'all anyway. And those women over there, that they're only dealing with you because they're in poverty.
Men innately, I don't know if it's right or wrong, we look for somebody like a mother. We look for somebody that's gonna cook, that's gonna take care of us, gonna clean.
Yeah, but y'all want me to mother you and feed you, and that's sick. Okay? Like that's sick. Like y'all gotta pick one. Like I can't be your mama and your freak. Like y'all want too much from a woman sometimes. Let's be real.
Now, see right there, see how she's already contradicting yourself. That's just sick. Y'all want us to be y'all mother and y'all want us to be y'all freak. That's sick. Kind of like how y'all want men to be like y'all father and men back in the 50s that paid for everything and then still want us to come and dick you down too. So ain't nothing sick about that, but wanting a woman that cooks and cleans, that's so we're not even a minute in and Richie Mack is already showing you a hypocrisy coming out of her mouth. And when I get back to Pattaya, I'm gonna have to ask Richie Mack who is this Thai woman in the black and white, cause she looking good. Let's keep it moving.
Like that's crazy. Like that's crazy. You said it. It sounds crazy,
But it's always been like that.
Yeah, and it's still crazy. That don't make it not crazy.
But if it's not crazy, then why does it work in every other non-matrix minded country? Why does it work?
You gotta ask her.
Yeah, I'm making the same face too. What the hell you mean? And that's exactly what Danica was just talking about at the beginning of the video, man. Them underhand ass shots, bruh. The hell is that, bitch? Like, seriously. Oh, Filipina thoughts in the building. See that right there. See that's why everybody is running to the Philippines. That right there, Filipino thoughts. That's why guys are running to the Philippines. See, meanwhile, you got these chicks over here spying on they over here spying on sex packs and trying to call them passport bros and say, yeah, this is where all of them going. No, not for real. I'm like, y'all need to travel. Y'all need to travel about another 20 hours east by plane. Like y'all just don't know. I'm like these Filipino hell and the Thai women too. These Filipinos and Thai women are snatching these dudes up, like snatching them up. Not to say that they not in Colombia or Brazil or any other South American country, but let me tell you, if you talking about pure treatment, the software, bruh, like them Filipinos pretty much got everybody beat. Like real talk. Yeah, that's what I noticed too, Mr. G Rap. When I was looking at that Thai woman that was in the interview with him, she got a little shape on her. Look, even she saw that. I'm like, yeah, I was like, she was looking at her like, what the fuck you mean? What you mean me? What you mean you gotta ask me? Like she asked you. He asked you. Why the hell you gotta point at me? What's good, Cloud Ninja? Yeah, and a crappy one at that, Cold Blue still. I'm like, cause I don't know if I don't know if anybody noticed this, but I do this on purpose. I don't call our country the United States. I call it the States. And I say that for a reason. The reason why I call it the States and not the United States because I don't think there's anything united about our country. But that's a conversation for another day. Yep, and I think that's where I'm gonna end up going to when I go to South Korea. Like, bruh, he looked miserable as hell, Dino. Like everybody was saying that in the first reaction video. That's why Richie Mack brought it up. I seen y'all was going ham on little home on the husband. Like, yeah, because he looked like he didn't want to be there. He looked like he was he looked like he was about ready to send her home and then stay in Thailand with you and go find him a Thai and go replace her. It's funny as hell, bro. Dakota Jenkins with the $2 super chat says American black women need their fifth choice / Pookie cleanup man back. Hold on, where is it? I think we good on that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, we good on that. For real, man. You know what I'm saying?
No.
For real. Thank you for that super chat, brother. Appreciate you. I'm like, that's one of the reasons. I'm like, let me tell you something, man. When I do get back in the Philippines, I plan on being very aggressive. In terms of what I'm like, whatchamacallit, she acting like she MIA. I went through the same thing with her last time I went to the Philippines. I'm like, man, I ain't about to sit over here and be blowing your phone up. I like, yeah, the states of America. Yeah. I don't even say of America, man. I just say the states. Like, man, yeah, I'm from the states. Uh, I'm like, I'm gonna have to learn how to say the states in Spanish instead of Estados Unidos. I guess if I just say Estados, that'll get by. Yeah, exactly. Ain't shit united. She said, I'm really starting to think so, Filipino thoughts. I really am. Like as much as I love Hispanic women, Colombian women in particular, I don't think my wife is there for some reason. I don't know why. Sí, soy de Estados Unidos, pero no me gusta. Ah, gracias. Los estados. Okay. Bueno, bueno. All right, let's get it.
I'm the Travel OG, and I traded in my Hollywood lifestyle for the sexy beaches of Pattaya, Thailand. Zoom to Thailand with your man, Richie Mack, the Travel OG.
What up, Zoom Tribe? Just when you thought it was over, I gotta drop a few more jewels from this amazing video I did with the quiet husband, the expressive wife, the married couple, and the beautiful Thai lady. Believe it or not, this conversation went on for over 2 hours. I didn't realize how deep the conversation had gotten and how much more I gotta show you guys. At some point, the quiet man is gonna talk, but at this point in the conversation, the expressive wife was still holding court. Why does it work?
You gotta ask her. I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna ask you because we're from Africa. It's traditional in Africa as well.
Let me tell you. Well, depending on where you're from, because there's some other deserts. You know, Africa's a big place, and there's some tribes in Africa where the woman have 2 husbands. So you got to
let's talk about that. How's that working out? You gotta love it. She is so fast thinking on her feet. Even though she's pulling out outliers, she's stating facts. In Africa, there are a few tribes where women have more than one husband.
My name is Nelly, and I am the world record holder woman in this area with 3 husbands. I work as a car dealer. I get them from Dubai and sell them in my country. I have lived with these 3 men as my husbands for 3 years.
One example is the Maasai tribe in Kenya and Tanzania. In Maasai culture, it's not uncommon for a woman to have multiple husbands, known as polyandry.
Living with 3 men makes me feel very happy, and I can confirm that my men are also happy because they have everything they want. And I'm sure they wouldn't cheat on me because I believe I satisfy their needs. If any of them asks for something, I give it to him because they're often unemployed. Yet I have a permanent job. All 4 of them live in the same house, but each man has his bedroom, and the woman has her bedroom. My name is Hassan, and I am Nelly's husband. After my elder brother died, I remained here to look after the children he had with Nelly. After that, she brought other men. So we all live here without any problems and love each other.
Now this is interesting. Not only is this woman holding down the entire household, she's holding down all 3 bedrooms. Link in the description if y'all want to see the whole video. But I know what y'all want to know about. Patrons and subscribers, here you go.
Seeing how they live would make you wonder what happens during intimacy time. As for intimate time, we have no problem. As a man with many wives' plans, so do we. Each has his bedroom, and the wife also has her bedroom. So when she needs one of us, she calls them and meets him in her bedroom. Or she might come to our room if she wants. Or if one of us wants her, he goes to her room. So we are happy with it. We don't have any problem, because we're all her men, and we've never met in the bedroom at the same time yet.
Yet? Does that mean it might? Anyway, let's get back to it.
And she satisfies all of us. These young men who seem to be the same age live in this beautiful city. Being a woman and marrying many men is uncommon in this area and this country. Their neighbors are so used to them that they don't seem bothered even when walking on the street.
Now, is it me or am I just tripping? But you can clearly tell of the 3 which one her favorite is.
The dude with the slacks on and the white shirt. That's who she hangs with the most. Shout out to Afromax for putting this together. Make sure you guys check the link in the description to watch the entire episode.
But the point is, these are outliers. Outliers are data points that deviate significantly from the majority of data. But when I tried to press her on this issue, she switched topics mid-sentence. And this is what makes her so good. She would make an excellent attorney.
Now I want to say this though. I had to stop it real quick because not only is that situation an outlier situation. Did you see the men? Did you see the men themselves? Did any of those men look like? And keep in mind, we're talking about African men, right? Like this is supposed to be some of the most masculine men on the planet. Did those guys look masculine to you? Because they be so good to hit you with this outlier shit. It's some tribes where women can have more than one. I'm like, yeah, but typically when a woman is in that situation, I'm like the dudes be I'm sorry, man. I got to, but the dudes be looking real, like real talk, like just straight up. So I mean, I don't know, man. Said they look exactly. So just off of that alone, sure, when you know, man, them ain't no masculine men, bro. That's why I say all the time, man. In order for women to get when women who think like this, in order for them to get a man that will tolerate them, that's typically the kind of men they end up having to deal with. I'm like, see, this is the reason why women want to keep trying to redefine what a real man is, because everything that involves being a real man for them is, how can I put this? Is basically you bending and breaking your boundaries for them and seeing how much you can tolerate. That's pretty much how they operate over here. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, Tactics TV, exactly. Timothy, man, what's going on with you, brother? Let's keep it moving, y'all.
And this is what makes her so good. She would make an excellent attorney.
They seem to be doing pretty fine to me. Shit, it still exists.
Right. Okay, but the point,
but the point I'm making is it's not natural. Like for instance, if you had two husbands and you got pregnant, who's the daddy?
It would always make sense for it not to feel natural to the person that's getting all of the.
When it was time for Sunita Kumari to wed, her family, like many in India,
Like, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to catch myself, man. I almost said the B word. I had it. Ooh, wee.
made arrangements. Sunita has not one husband, but three, all brothers. In fraternal polyandry, a family picks a wife for its oldest son. The marriage can also include his younger brothers. They don't have to join in, but most do.
Tolerance is very important. The wife has to understand everything. The older brother's nature, the younger brother's nature.
If the wife is smart, she will take turns each night.
Take turns with 3 brothers every night? Now, you guys know good and damn well this type of behavior would not fly just about anywhere in the world. But to prove her point, she agrees with polyandry behavior.
They seem to be doing pretty fine to me. Shit, it still exists.
Right. Okay, but the point,
but the point I'm making is it's not natural.
This is the problem with matrix thinking. It's about being right in that very moment versus what's usually best for us.
So you were against feminism even going into college?
Always. I always was like, I've always been a woman. My life's only been easier as a woman. I don't understand what all these women are crying and shitting about. And to your point about the women not really getting a legacy, I would say that women need to understand that you don't need a legacy like a man. Your legacy is your family and your family that you bring, that you raise, and your children. That's the legacy that women need to understand is important. You don't need to have a legacy like a man. Women need to stop trying to become men because they can't become men and they're only going to fail at it. And when they try to become men, they become OnlyFans shippers, sell their bodies online. And guess what? One day you're going to get old, you're going to get wrinkly, you're going to become like an old miserable hag, and like he's going to be childless, husbandless. You eventually will want a husband. You will. And one day you're not going to be able to have kids, and you're going to wish that maybe I didn't spend my whole life trying to be a boss babe, and maybe I should have just, done what society tells me not to do and got married and actually found a man.
It would always make sense for it not to feel natural to the person that's getting all of the benefits.
What do you mean? Y'all get all the benefits. Y'all are the women. Y'all get all of the benefits.
You act like every day of the week somebody trying to beat me up.
No, I'm acting like
you gotta protect me one time out the year, maybe once in our whole marriage.
But that one time can save your life.
This guy was supposedly beating up on his girlfriend, and unfortunately for him, he ran into a jiu-jitsu brown belt, and the rest is history.
Baby.
You're not my baby. You
You're lucky that I'm not the type to fuck you up.
29-year-old Louise was challenged by a 27-year-old student, Nathaniel, in a boxing match. In the match, Louise deliberately chose to go up against a man. How did it finish? Of course, she got punched several times and fell down. However, Louise said she's thankful for being punched in the face by a male contestant. She said, "From the start, we were made aware that we would be treated as equals to the men, and that there would be no changes, allowances, or exceptions for any of us. I had to do it. And it was just another task to me. I would have been disappointed if Nathaniel had held back. I'm thankful for how things turned out."
You know what? I've come to the conclusion that they just don't get it. They are so spoiled in the Matrix and so well provided for that it's just normal to them. They don't understand. If we stop doing all of this, they would be like fish out of water, but they don't understand because they don't have to.
And my thing is this. That one time could be life or death. I'm like, did she not know what was going on with the brick lady situation? Because if a man really went out of their way, like all women claim they want men to do, for all we know, we could be talking about a man that's no longer here, all over a lie. So don't sit over here and act like just that one time is nah. Because if that one time your man decided that he wasn't going to put his life on the line, that he wasn't going to protect you, that man would no longer be your man now, would he? Swear, I tell you, bro, these women don't know when to take their L and go home. And she's just another example. That's why she kept moving the goalposts, like Richie Mack said.
You gotta protect me one time out the year, maybe once in our whole marriage.
But that one time can save your life.
Never gotta wash no damn dishes. Crazy.
I didn't say that. Why you put words in my? I didn't say that. Never wash no dishes. I said traditional roles.
Right, but that's what that means. Traditional roles: cook, clean, take care of the kids. Now,
Yeah,
that's fine. If that's
is that a bad thing?
If that's all you have to do. See, the issue is a lot of times most families now, the women are also in the workplace.
I get
so they're
that.
also working just as hard as you're working.
You look around the city here, you see all these buildings go up. These men, they're doing impossible things. They're under the streets, working on the sewers. They're up on the power lines in the storms and the rain. They're keeping this impossible infrastructure functioning. This thing that works in a miraculous manner.
So they're also working just as hard as you're working. And
Right. Sure you are. Oh my goodness, man. Like seriously, bro. Yo, Richie Mack, you did one hell of a job chopping this up. I like how he snuck in that clip of the men working all those jobs that involve keeping the infrastructure running while she over here saying, we work just as hard as y'all do. I'm like, bro, you got men out here that work jobs that are far more dangerous than anything women are out here doing. Stop it, man. I'm like, most of what y'all do usually involves people or or white collar. Like, don't do that. Y'all are not going through the same physical labor as men. So yeah, you may come home mentally tired, but you're not like physically exhausted because you've been over here fucking with an oil rig all damn day. It's a difference, man. Like, bro, I used to waterproof basements for a hot minute. Let me tell you, bro, that is hard ass labor. You doing a lot of digging, a lot of lifting and shoveling gravel and rock. Yeah, much respect to people that waterproof for a living. You want to talk about some wear and tear on your body? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, not, and it wasn't a single female employee working there either. You want to know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm glad he put this up here. That's the reality. That's the reality, bro. Hey, yo, Jermaine, welders make really good money too, man. One of my homies, he used to be a welder. Welders make damn good money, bro. Welders usually start off somewhere between 30 to 40 an hour on average. So if you getting into that, man, I highly recommend it. So off the rip, you somewhere between 60 to 80K a year starting out. But that's what it is, bro. I really think that's what it is. This is the reason why they complain so much. I remember reacting to a video of a woman saying that she's starting to notice that men can cook more than women can. See, look. Said collision car. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh yeah. I know that was tough. Look, truck drivers. And for anybody that sit over here and say, "Oh, we got female truck drivers out there." Okay, cool. I know female truck drivers are starting to become a thing, but still, man, like they're outnumbered by men by a ton. Yeah, it really is, man. This is one of the reasons why I do what I do, man. Like I'm always gonna have respect for the blue collar, man, especially considering, you know what I mean, I've done some blue collar work myself. Like I said, like, bruh, I'm telling you, bruh, I did waterproofing for a week, bruh, and I thought I was about to die. I mean, I would be so physically tired that I didn't even want to go to the gym afterwards and work out because that job in itself was a workout. So yeah, man. Yeah, the disrespect is unreal, bro. Yeah, that's because it's like he said, they're so concerned about being right in the moment that they're not thinking about what's best. It what's the best for the situation or topic that you're discussing. All you're thinking is I gotta be right, I gotta be right, I gotta be right. And it's kind of like, and it shows because you want to bring up outliers and these rare occasions that really don't apply to the conversation at all. See, I'm like, and I think that's one of the reasons why women don't like generalizations either. Because if you notice, that's one of the first plays women go to. Well, I know people like this, or I know a few people like that, or over here they do it like this. I'm like, you ever notice how the outliers only apply to women when you generalize something about them? But when you turn the tables, women ain't trying to hear nothing about no outliers. See, I'm like, when women generalize, it's okay. When men generalize, it's a problem. Yep. It's cool if they do it. It's a problem if I do it, man. The modern women thinking, man. Can't make it up. Look, somebody said they at a shipyard right now. Yeah, she was the only one cussing. Man, that man said he taught his baby mama how to cook. That's a damn shame, bro. Yeah, pipe welders make really good money too, Jermaine. Real talk. Yeah, man. Now, unfortunately, because I know guys want to do remote work. It's not remote. However, I will say this though, all these women over here talking about you gotta have this and you gotta have that shit. If you welding for a living, you up for real. Like you good, man. Yeah, I'm like, let a female talk to you crazy, man. And see how that go. And she gonna have a hard time finding another man that make the kind of money welders make, man. Like those men aren't everywhere. That's another issue women have. They think these kind of men that they talk about are just like growing on trees, and that's not the case.
Still want to come home and do the other 100% of the work. That is not fair.
They work themselves dead. Often literally, the gratitude for that is sorely lacking, especially among the people who should be most grateful. They take everything they have for granted, failing to understand entirely that there's a massive infrastructure of unbelievably hardworking, solidly laboring, working class men breaking themselves in half on a regular basis, making sure that everything that always breaks works.
You still want to come home and do the other 100% of the work? That is not fair.
Okay, but let me tell you what else isn't fair. Let's talk about men that are successful, right? Men that are successful have wives that have maids, that have people to clean up after them, they have nannies, they have all of that stuff, and they don't have to work. So what are we talking about here?
We're talking about happiness. So
right.
If you're a man with money, what tends to happen is a man with money, first of all, they're not ever thinking about the fact they want your time and they want your time, they want your attention, they want your affection. Because I don't have to work, maybe I don't want you to have to work either. I want you to be right here with me so we can go and enjoy this life. They're not worried about this little money they pay. That is something they want to do. They want to take care of you. All right, that is different to a man with real money and a man who act like he got some money.
It never ceases to amaze me how women think they can tell men what a man wants or thinks. They don't even understand that whether a man has all the money in the world or no money in the world, the primary feelings of men is all the same. We don't care about your degrees or what kind of car you drive or how much money you have in the bank because it's not ours.
What do you suggest the women in the West do if, everyone's advice is for men in the West to look elsewhere for a wife? What happens to all the women in the West then?
Well, that one study we referenced that said by 2030 or something, 50% of women will be without a man. So that's the direction we're heading, because two part of the problem. The men that are looking for those traditional values are starting to go overseas, and then two, the other half of the men are just checking out completely. They don't want to deal with women at all. So this is going to be a big issue that women are going to deal with in the future.
Women are doing better in this society than in previous society. So while it's your opinion that this is an example of devolving, for instance, I'm really happy I have this option and now I make 7 figures and I'm able to have all the time, money, and freedom that I enjoy. So for me, it was a good thing.
But I mean, it's also true that women, in average, like especially for white women, the rates of depression they're really skyrocketing, right? More women than ever have clinical diagnoses, whether that's depression, anxiety, and they're medicated. So I think we can say that, yeah, obviously women have made a lot of grounds in terms of economics and finances, but I feel like it has come at a cost for a lot of women, our mental health and our overall work-life balance, which women purport to be way less happy about than men on average.
Yeah, women are very good.
Now I want to chime in on that because I found it very interesting that this woman was so quick to sit over here and now I make 7 figures and but notice that women who talk like her are the same women that complain about not being able to keep or get a man. It's like, why is it so hard for you to put two and two together and figure that out? Especially for that woman in particular, because I think that woman in particular was supposed to be like a lawyer or something. Over here, you happy and you got all this free time. I'm like, right. Now, when you 40 and 50 years old and ain't no man trying to take you seriously, let's see if you still got that same energy. And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying, Renee. That's why I don't get that, bro. Like, they be so quick to throw that in our face like it's supposed to matter. I'm like, but y'all want men to pay for everything anyway, and y'all shame men that bring up 50-50. So it's like, so what are we really saying here, man? Yeah, I used to love Meghan Markle till I found out she was a feminist, man, and I saw what she was doing to your boy Charles, man. Goodness gracious, man. That man got to get a back. He got to get a backbone, bro. Sydney Minty with the $2 super chat says, "How can we send you content to check out?" Check out my email address is at the top of the chat, bro. I prefer you send them to my email. One of my moderators just dropped it at the bottom of the chat again too, bro. So yeah. Oh, Harry, my bad, Prince Harry. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I think I said Charles, didn't I? Yeah, my bad. I meant Harry. But yeah, man. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's my email, Sydney. You can send it there. All right, let's keep it moving.
Good in high school, then they go to college. They're very good in college. They nail their damn grades. They do their studying. They ace their LSAT, so they're smart too. Then they go off to do their articling, and they're really, really good at it. And then they get offered an associate position, and they're really, really good at it. And then by the time they're 30, they make partner. And let's say they're in high pressure, high paying jobs, $250,000 a year, $300,000 a year, $500 an hour. Okay, what's your life like? You work all the time. 70 hours a week, 75 hours a week, flat out. And you can say all you want about the fact that women have a difficult time with that because it's a male-dominant patriarchy. Any female lawyer who's hit 30 and is a partner that has any sense at all knows that's complete bloody rubbish. It's market determined right to the core. What happens to the women when they're in their 30s? They all leave the high-end law firms. Why? Because who in their right mind would want to live like that?
Here's a list of jobs that men should not do, especially grown-ass men, okay?
Wow.
For one, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. Matter of fact, any fast food restaurant, if you think that you're a grown-ass man working in a fast food restaurant is okay, something is wrong with you, all right? But once you're a grown-ass man, you do not need to be working in any fast food restaurant or any retail restaurant.
I got a question. Where you work at?
And for you high value men that think that it's high value to work for the city, let me tell you something. You're absolutely wrong, all right? Okay? You guys need to go get some real careers, okay? Become an entrepreneur or something, all right? Own a Lamborghini or something like, all right? You're low value, all right? And if you want a high value woman like me, you need to switch your career path.
And from what I hear, she's a stripper. What's so high value about a stripper?
bitch.
Yeah, I'm glad The Rock said it and not me. Let's keep it moving.
Social media now has it where any dumbass can get in front of a camera and have an opinion, including me. But putting down a man for making an honest living where he's paying his fair share of taxes to keep the infrastructure going, and then on top of that, putting him down for having a city job? Does that include police, firemen, people who pick up the trash, people who keep the infrastructure going? What
Right.
about the military? Does that stand for them too? Does this woman have kids? Imagine how confused her kids would be. Would she put her own children down for being a school teacher or a nurse? It's off the chain in the Matrix. Y'all better wake up and get on. And if you can't, I'm going to do everything I can to keep you inspired.
Right? You got some women, like real shit, that hate black men. You hate everything about me. I'm a god. I'm beautiful. I walk in some rooms and I get around certain black women and I start talking. They can't stand me. Black men are the only race of man that gets publicly disrespected by their women.
You're not attractive to me. For instance, if you come home and to a fucking filthy house every day, I can imagine that not being attractive.
Absolutely.
And you not wanting to have sex with her.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But
And I
what-
think that you have every right to be like, you know what, baby, this ain't working.
But what if the man came home to a spotless house? You worked every day and he had the house spotless and he cooked dinner for you. You would say,
if I'm happy, then I don't really see a problem with it. But you got
come on.
I mean, I don't find it. It's not really for me, but that's me personally. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think there's nothing wrong with men that stay at home, who are the stay-at-home dads. I don't personally think there's anything wrong with that. That's just
Like, bruh, even the Thai woman is over here talking under her breath to the woman in the blue. Like, bruh, she lying. She capping, bruh.
not the man that I want.
I was just about to say.
And I think that's why she said it depends.
It depends. I would say it
That's
depends.
why
Do
she
you
said
notice
that.
how it always depends?
Mm-hmm.
It's never this or that. It depends. You understand that? When a man sees a woman being violated, he doesn't go, well, it depends on what she did wrong. He jumps into action. We'll worry about the rest later.
There's something in a lot of men, which is like a white knight thing, where it's like told never to hit a woman. In fact, I think women have certain privileges on the street. For example, let's say you're walking in some bar or nightclub district and a guy comes up to you and slaps you across the face. There are totally strange men that will intervene on your behalf and essentially be your bodyguards for free that will defend you. However, if I just get slapped in the face by some dude and he starts trying to fuck me up, nobody's coming to save me.
But for women, it depends.
That's
So
what
what depends? So the man that
A whole
cleans
lot
up.
depends.
It depends on the type of man that you're looking for,
Right.
and if you meet the type of man that's looking for you.
Right.
And that has to be what you both are looking for it to work the way you want it to work.
Right, but you got to understand, successful men has a mind state of the woman that they want. And you got to remember, the higher up we go in rank, the less we got to put up with.
Yes, and the thing is, nobody's expected. We know that. That's what I just said. If you're doing all that, baby, what you need? Give me that foot. What you need, baby? What do you want, honey?
Yeah, so it
What
depends
you
on
want?
what
But
you
how long
need.
does that?
Did you see the look on her husband's face when she said that? I'm gonna run that back. This is very important. Cause considering what she just said and how she said it and how he reacted to it, something tells me he's not getting that kind of treatment from her. Why won't y'all pay close attention to that? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, pay attention to this, fellas.
The thing is, nobody's expected. We know that. That's what I just said. I just said, if you're doing all that, baby, what you need? Give me that foot. What you need, baby? What do you want, honey?
Yeah, so it
What
depends
you
Y'all see that?
want?
But how long does that last?
As long as I don't have shit to do
Look
but
at her.
talk to you and take care of you
Bro, look at her husband, man.
to the day we die.
But how long is that when you can say, you know what, I'm
So
out of
the
here.
day
I'm
that-
taking after your shit and I'm gone.
That's different.
That's different.
That's different. You see how they both tried to sweep how easy it is for a woman to take half your money under the rug? 5 seconds before that, they're willing to rub your feet because you are financially stable. But when they get tired of rubbing your feet and it comes time to taking half of what you earn, that's different.
The reason why young men especially are hesitant to get married is because for a lot of men, they don't see any benefit from it. You're just putting yourself at a disadvantage. If someday she could say, you know what, I'm not really feeling this anymore, I'm going to divorce you, but you're still going to be responsible for paying for me the rest of your life.
That's the option that you guys have. That's the option you got. That's the option you guys have. You guys can say, okay.
Like she said, you have to have that ground rules, non-negotiables kind of discussion before you even get into a relationship.
Right. But if it were that easy, there would not be the highest divorce rate in the world.
But it is
exactly.
In America.
The thing is, it could be that easy.
You're from Jamaica. I'm gonna get to you next. You don't even think like that. You weren't raised like that. You're next.
Right. And in Jamaica, some of the percentages that I've heard coming out of Jamaica is insane. So yeah, she need to you need to go back to being quiet. Because y'all some 304s in Jamaica. 70% of the men who take paternity tests are finding out that they're not the father. And I'm like, and I got my Jamaican Dino in the chat. He can confirm it because he's actually the one who told me it. Crazy, bro.
I'm gonna let her finish and you're next. Go ahead.
But the issue is the right conversations.
Oh, 75, my bad.
Problem in general, the lack of communication. That's everybody's problem. Okay?
Perfect.
And that's everybody's problem. So it's not I'm attracted to you, you attracted to me, and we try to collide and bring things together. And the root of who we are, what we look like long term, is not being discussed. And then today I'm pissed about this, but I ain't even said nothing to you. I expect you to do it. I expect you to know, but we never even had a conversation about it, right? So you have expectations on me to come home to a spotless house with the food cooked and all this stuff. I have expectations of you to not cheat, not to lie, to make sure I'm taking care of financial. Those are the things that we both have, but nobody said it. The conversation that you had. We need to figure out how to communicate and understand one another better. We're looking at things from two completely different lenses because you're a man and I'm a woman. We have different mentalities. It's not even just like me and you watching something. Just the fact that we're just wired completely different.
Absolutely. And this is where I believe women are smarter than men. And you can get mad at me, but I really do. Women are smarter than men.
Because they know how to manipulate the shit out of us.
Well, I feel like it's a part of that emotional intelligence that we have.
I don't know.
No. Y'all don't have emotional intelligence. No, you don't.
That's intelligent, the emotional.
I'm gonna say emotional intelligence. I'm gonna say emotional intelligence. And I don't mean that we don't cry and shit like that. We're not emotional people. I mean, like, we know how to. We are better at regulating our emotions and identifying our emotions. Men have.
Yo. Yo.
You serious?
The same time I'm over here laughing and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I just happened to pause it. Look at Richie. Whoa, she's way off, man. She's way off. Ma'am.
Not the cap.
Oh my God. What is she on? But yeah, Justin, I wanted to leave that comment up there because that's exactly what they want. That's exactly what they want. They're not going to admit it because they know how bad it sounds and looks, but when you really listen to these women in these conversations and these talking points, that's what it really comes down to. Like they wouldn't. I'm like, what would they complain about if men did? If that's all men did, what would women complain about? Hi, man.
Emotional damage.
Phil, oh, you talking about the man. Man, I haven't used that sound in a while, bro. I gotta start using that more. Y'all know this me right here though. Yeah. Yeah, she does talk too much. She talk a lot, bro. Said she make my brain itch. I'm mad as hell. They want to control everything. Yep. And then want to turn around and say you're only a leader if you pay for everything. Says she rolled the short bus. I'm mad as hell. She over talking. Said if she had control of her emotions, she wouldn't be in Thailand. Yeah, you got a point there. Oh my goodness. But I'm just weak. It's like me and Richie Mack was thinking the same thing. He over here doing this, and that's where I stopped it at because me and him heard the same thing. I was like, oh nah, no, that's a bunch of bullshit, man.
Wait, hold on.
Let me finish. Men tend to have two kind of things going on. Either you happy or you mad. When your feelings hurt, you're mad, right? When you're embarrassed, you're mad. With all these things, everything is anger if it's not good.
Okay.
So we have that. We're not like that.
Okay, well, hold on. Well, I gotta push back on that. You do understand when y'all sad, y'all cry.
Yes.
When you're happy, you cry.
But they're happy too.
And when you're angry, you cry. When you're sad, you cry. When you're happy, you cry, and when you're angry, you cry. Is that true?
What's more dangerous though?
When you moving the goalpost.
So what I'm saying is that every woman is different. You may like that docile, sweet. That girl is typically gonna be a little bit more emotional than a woman like me.
And that's not true, because regular women get married every single day. Regular grown women, and when I say grown, 35, 40 plus, and it's a lot of it is based off of your demeanor and your attitude. I don't know why y'all keep leaving that out. Your demeanor, your attitude, whether you sweet-spirited, whether you are a nurturer, your ability to continue to add value into our lives, submissive. Like, it's not just that one aesthetic, nurturing. No, it's the way that you talk. Your attitude is everything.
I don't think I would be able to do things that I do these days like 100 years ago. And with that, women become more masculine.
So since men don't want the masculine traits, and I don't think that most women want the feminine traits, why would you continue to orient and move society towards this, where women are gaining more masculine traits just in lieu of the fact that they have to go provide? Does that seem like sensible policy to you?
Independence. So the feeling that you have the freedom to do what you want to do, not depend on a man, is intoxicating. It's freeing.
Okay, because they come with different things, so it depends on what you.
Oh, that's very intriguing how she said that. Because I wonder if there's some truth to that as to why women are the way they are in the West. I want y'all to hear that again.
The fact that they have to go provide. Does that seem like sensible policy to you?
Independence. So the feeling that you have the freedom to do what you want to do, not depend on a man, is intoxicating. It's freeing.
Okay.
It's intoxicating. It's freeing. This is what it's about, man. This is what it is about. Women make money so that way they don't have to depend on that man. Independence for men. That's why getting the bag is so important for women. But then you got to double down on it because due to that, it's had an effect on those very same women who demand a man that make at least what they're making, if not more. And what they fail to realize is that by doing that, they've basically, I don't want to say priced themselves out of the dating market, but they've lost their leverage. That's why you typically see more successful women with less successful men, or beta type men who actually happen to have a little bit of success, but they don't have the mindset or understand female nature. See, I'm like, that's why when it comes to certain kind of women and I see what kind of men that they're with, I'm like, I'm really not surprised by it. You know what I mean? I'm like, especially when you understand the woman's background and what she does for a living and stuff like that, man. That all that shit adds up in the end, especially if you know to ask the right questions. He said, "What bag?"
Okay, because they come with different things, so it depends on what you want. Like I can't beat a bulldog all day at work or within my business and come home and get on my knees and submit to you. Like that's just not gonna happen.
That's my.
How the fuck not? Ooh, bro, this woman got me cussing. YouTube, I apologize. Trying to keep it clean, but man. Ooh, these women getting on my damn nerves, bruh. How about the same way you expect a man to come home and do everything he's supposed to do? How about that? Don't you find that fun? See, and that's why Richie Mack was like, no, you keep moving the goalposts. Because wasn't it just earlier how she was saying how men need to come home and help around the house and stuff and this and that? So explain to me how you expect a man to come home and help you around the house after he been working all day just like you, but you can't come home after telling people what to do at work and then come home and then submit to me. All you did was prove. All you doing is proving men's point by saying that. You look stupid.
You stupid.
I'm a PhD.
My point. Men are simple. We want three things: feed us, help us, and give us the remote control. So if you already know this, then what is the problem?
Because y'all ain't give us the fuck we want, and y'all ain't gonna just get everything. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Dude, give everything you want. I'm gonna get what I want. No.
What is everything?
Okay,
what do you guys want?
That's what I was about to
ask.
Listen,
Right.
Don't ask me. You gotta ask. You gotta ask women that don't got what she want and don't got what she need. You gotta ask.
That's what I mean by complicated. Because I gave you three things men want. You go. We all know that. What do women want?
Respect, admiration, and loyalty.
You didn't mention anything financial. You didn't mention anything stability. You didn't mention none of that.
Oh yeah, it's a good sex. But we might want a little bit more. Some good sex. Yeah, it's some money. Yeah, can a bitch not have to work?
Okay,
like,
what else? You want protection. You want a strong man that's going to protect you.
Yes.
You want a man that's going to challenge you and not let you run him over.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys are different.
But y'all heard that, right? She said, yeah, because she said, can a bitch not have to work? I told you. See, this is why I keep saying women need to go. Y'all need to go back and find all the women from the generation that from the time y'all got put in the workforce. Y'all need to go to them and complain to them, and I don't know, y'all need to figure out something to get things back the way they were, because it seems like more and more women don't want to work. Because y'all either talking like this and saying y'all don't want to work, or y'all over here doing some kind of form of sex work or OnlyFans or something because y'all don't want to work. It's crazy, bro. Like, they don't need our money, but we have to make enough money for them to not have to work anymore. But they don't need our money though. So you gotta make this. See that got you over here like this. So her husband better develop an exit plan. I think, to be honest with you, I think that's the reason why he was staring into space during the whole time. I think the whole time he was trying to figure out how the hell am I gonna get away from this chick. And I'm with y'all, bro. Like she ain't as attractive to me as Richie Mack thought, man. Like she very average looking to me.
And you guys, and let me tell you, be honest.
I don't want to be like me.
Be honest. You guys will test us when we don't even know we're being tested. You guys will do something to see what our reaction is going to be. And you guys will test us and we don't even know. We may have failed to pass the test and don't even know.
I don't play games.
Oh, come on. I'll give you an example. I
may ask you a question, see what you don't say, but that's just like.
What the?
I don't play games.
Oh, come on. I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example.
I have a question, see what you don't say, but I don't play games. Yeah, I mean, but.
I will say this. You got a really good husband. You got a really good husband. You need to appreciate the husband that you have. Because any other man with some backbone, I'm telling you.
We doing that all day if we in a relationship.
But why?
I don't want you.
Men are simple.
So you're not gonna. You just not certain things you're gonna ask me to see what I'm gonna say.
No.
You're not gonna. If you want a
like
woman that don't go out, right? If really what you want is a woman that don't go out, you're not gonna test to see if you say, yeah, baby, you can go, just to see if she gonna go and take you up on the offer, or she gonna stay here.
Not really. Men pretty much say what they want. That's my point. I have permission to post this, right? I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Shout out to the sister from the interview. I never said her name because you guys were going so hard in the comment section. But I found out she has her own YouTube channel. So you guys go over there, show her some love. Go over there and subscribe. Hit the like button for her. Her channel is called Behind These Lips. So if you happen to see this video Behind These Lips, I would love to bring you back on my channel, and I would absolutely go on yours.
Man, please don't bring her back, Richie Mack. I'm begging you. Please don't. Don't do it. It's a waste of time. It really is. It's a waste of time and energy. It really is. It really is. You be doing her a favor. And you know what? But you know what though? I might look this up because I kind of wouldn't mind seeing her response to it, and then maybe I can react to her response to it because I already know she's gonna react to it very negatively. Sit behind these lips is an empty head. Yeah, clearly.
I'll do whatever I can to help get your channel monetized.
Nah.
I'll also leave a link in the description for your channel as well. She gave a very classy clap back, and she looked beautiful in it. So shout out to her. And it's here, y'all. The Save Yourself Batman merch is here. The golf shirts are here. Make sure you guys hit me up. Email zoomtothailand@gmail.com. We got golf shirts. We got t-shirts. We got bucket hats. We got it all, y'all. Only thing I'm gonna tell you up front, the shipping to the Matrix is expensive, yo. Like literally like $60 just to send something. That's just the shipping. That's the way they get you here in Thailand is the shipping and handling. So just know that, man. If you guys can afford the shipping fee, I'll gladly send it to you. If not, you can get the merch when you get here. You dig? It's time to activate your passports and get ready for Zoom Fest 2024. 12 days, 11 nights, 2 cities, 1 island, and the time of your life. You better eat your Wheaties and get plenty of rest because this is going to be non-stop action from the time you get off the plane. Zoom Fest 2024 is made for my Zoom tribe of subscribers and Patreon members. Non-stop events, a private yacht party, a fantasy island party, dinner at the best restaurants, tiger park, temples, elephant sanctuary, celebrity golf tournament. We got the ballin' on the budget package, a no-frills package for those who just want to come and see what Thailand's about with non-stop events from start to finish. And if you can afford to step your game up to the next level, we got the Hangover Pack. The Hangover Pack is not for the faint of heart.
And finally, we have the executive pack. For those who like to do things in style, have the best of the best, and keep certain things private. This package is designed for people who are used to riding first class, staying at the best hotels, eating at the best restaurants, and living in the lap of luxury. Bring your friends, bring your family. Zoom Fest is for everybody with the right attitude and the right frame of mind. For more details, hit me up on the email zoomtothailand@gmail.com. This event will be held December 2024. Limited packages available, so get your deposits in and let's begin. Consultations with all details will be included in the packages. No excuses.
All right. I wanted to let that rock out, man, for any of you guys that may want to go. I'm like, I might end up going to that. I'm like, but I don't know about them packages though. Good God, 4,800. I don't know. Maybe maybe I'll just pop up and show my. I don't know, but that's in December though. I don't know. I gotta see, man, because I'll be talking about this more tomorrow. But be honest with you guys, man, I really don't have an idea of when exactly I am going to come back. Uh, and for real, I mean, outside of where I plan on being the next couple months, I'm kind of winging it after that. It's like, yeah, I want to go to Japan, but the reasons why I want to go to Japan isn't going to really keep me there long. Korea, I could see myself staying there longer just because I'm kind of interested. Uh, and then after that, I'm just kind of like, I don't know, it's a toss up. I'm like, might not even work in that order. I mean, I'm just kind of, I don't know, man. Like I said, man, kind of winging it, man. To be honest with you, for real, for real. See, Sydney Minty with the $5 super chat says she don't know how foul her mouth is. Hubby never told her. Enabler. She's average at best. Yeah, I agree, man. Thank you for that super chat, my brother. said, said, can you get behind? Oh man. Damn, said she a 3. Yeah, I was gonna say, 'cause I was looking at her, I was like, you like a 4 for real. Like for me, she's like a 4. I was gonna say a 4, so because I'm seeing 3, I'm seeing 5. Yeah. Really? You think would Korea be cold around April or May? Mm. I know. I peeped that, Alex, bro. You a boob guy. Peep that, man. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys. So tomorrow I am going to be going live a little earlier than normal because I'm going to be stepping out tomorrow. As you guys know, I fly out Tuesday afternoon for Thailand, so I'm going to be taking this weekend to spend time with friends and family, especially friends that I haven't seen in a while. I'm gonna for y'all that don't know, I've always been a little bit of a wrestling geek. The Royal Rumble is Saturday, and one of my best friends, he's also a big wrestling fan. We're gonna watch the Royal Rumble. Um, Probably have a few drinks and what have you and whatever, and maybe go out and kick it or something. But yeah, I'm like, I haven't seen the brother in months. I think last time I seen him was before I left for the Philippines or Colombia, and I'm talking like early last year. So like I say, man, it's always important to make sure you uh you know check in with your tribe, your people in your circle from time to time, especially if you plan on traveling, being a passport bro, expat, whatever the case may be, uh because one of the few things that I do miss when I am gone is family and friends, man. So when I'm here, I usually try to at least see them, spend a little time with them right before I leave. So, I mean, I'm going to watch the Royal Rumble with him, kick it with him tomorrow night. Uh, Still got like a few last minute runarounds that I got to do, but uh, already started packing. Uh, uh, Pretty much got enough music. I pretty much got enough music done to last me the whole year. So I'll still be able to put out a mixtape every month. Um, I'm still waiting to hear back about Neo Trap 3. My publisher is working on that, so be out on the lookout for that real soon. And then I got For the Love of Volume 2 that's coming out on Valentine's Day. And then I am going to go back to doing like my tribute to Kevin Samuels. I'm gonna be going forward. I'm gonna be doing that for my birthday of every year because y'all know me and Kevin Samuels share the same birthday. So March 13th of every year, I'll be dropping a mixtape. Um, it'll actually be called, because y'all know when I first started, they were Show Your Work. But yeah, Show Your Work. But um, I think I went up to Volume 3, and I'm gonna call this one, we're gonna call it The Godfather, Volume 1. That way, every year, I'll put one out. So yeah, man, just staying ahead of the game and grinding, then eventually, uh continue to get the content up. And then, I'll make sure I got some content up for you guys while I'm in the air. So yeah, I'm gonna be pretty busy these next, 4 to 5 days. So just bear with me. Um, Thank you guys for supporting as always. And thank you for subscribing if you new. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Tomorrow, we'll be discussing travel, celebrating the 50K, hitting 50K and all that. And yeah, it'll be my last live show in the Matrix until further notice, man. So tomorrow, make sure you're here. I believe I got it scheduled for 6. I believe I have it scheduled for like 6 or 7 p.m. So just be on the lookout for that, you guys. All right, man. Appreciate you guys. Oh, and before I go, oh, for real? They won the tags tonight on SmackDown? Damn, bro. I'm gonna have to look at the whatchamacallits, the highlights. Damn, so they low key got all the gold now. Cause EO got the women's belt. Ugh. They gonna end up kicking Bailey out. Eventually they gonna kick Bailey out and Bailey gonna turn face again. Her heel, I'm like, cause for real, her heel run is getting kind of dry. She about due to turn back baby face anyway. She been heel for a minute. She had a good heel run, but It's been a while now. Oh yeah, man. Like, dude, who does not like Randy, man? Like, bruh, love Randy Macho Man, man. Sydney Minty with the $10 super chat says Umar went on the It's Up There podcast when the host asked if he would hold Brick Lady accountable for lying. Umar said never and tried to justify her lying. Go check. Oh my, Sydney Minty. They've been my moderators have left my email and their address. Please send me that shit. Please send it to me. Please send me that video to my email. Oh my God, bruh. What the man, me and this ninja gonna fight one day, bro. I tell you, man, like, what the hell, bro? Thank you for that super chat, man. Goodness gracious, what is wrong with that man, bro? Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you, bro. It's double or nothing, man. Double or nothing, man. We got to get that 100K now. Yeah, man. Email me here, bro. Send me that video, man. Oh, damn, that reminds me. I'm glad you put that down, Alex. Before I go. Yeah, see, I'm slipping, man. Damn, you guys. My bad, bro. Shout out to Jamal Fowler, man, with the $15 cash app, man. And I also want to give a shout out to Mike Hawk for the $5 cash app. He said, for watching this episode made my blood pressure rise. Let me tell you, man. I had to catch myself a couple times. Lord, man. This is why I call him Dr. Sim Johnson. But yeah, thank you for that, bro. I'm glad you put that up, Alex, because I almost forgot to shout out these cash apps, man. And Jamal Fowler, you are officially the sponsor of the show with the $15 cash app. And thank you guys again. And I also want to give another shout out to Sydney Minty and Dakota Jenkins for their contributions with the super chats. Okay, you already sent the Cortez. Cool, man. I'm gonna go ahead and check that out now because I gotta get content up for tomorrow. You guys, man, thank you so much for coming. Make sure y'all early live tomorrow, celebrating the 50K, discussing travel and stuff, and it's gonna be my last live video here in the Matrix till further notice. So yeah, man. Again, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for helping me reach 50K, double or nothing, 100K going forward. Let's get it. And y'all know how we ride out, man. Deuces.